So hi, good morning. Um, there's nothing much I wanted to show you in this demonstration. It's just some basic ways, some basic things that you can do with these softwares. Now I'm going to open a new file in my Photoshop. I'm sure you must be familiar with this layout. So, but I'm going to just I'm going to run you down the basics of this Photoshop for now. Custom means I want to set my custom dimensions. CM custom, then default Photoshop size. Then in the previous version of Photoshop, there are places that I could go and choose. Yeah, okay, I think this is the place I can choose some templates. For instance, if I want to design a letter, this is a template for letter A4. You know A4 paper now. This is going to show me. It's going to bring out a canvas that's A4 for me. So like I told you, remember when I mentioned an artist, hmm, an artist that is drawing something. So basically, if you're using these softwares, you are just an artist. So for instance, an artist usually have canvas now. This is Paint. This is the most basic graphic software in Microsoft operating Windows operating system. And as you can see, this is just like a canvas. This is just like this. Assuming this is my table. This whole area is my table. Eh? Then I've placed that white paper here now. I've placed that white paper here that I want to draw on. Do you understand? Now all these things here are my they are my pencil, my eraser, my brush, everything that I keep working with. They are all here. So, but that's just an illustration. So, but in digitally now is going to be different because I have a lot of flexibility when I'm working digitally. Do you understand? So that is that for this page. I actually use it to just show you because it is quite simple. That is a very simple layout. As you can see, I'm cutting the paper. I'm doing stuff that I want. Now, unlike real life artists, when I cut the paper, I can't really undo it, but I'm undoing it. That should show you that yes, the graphics, the Windows, the software version of graphics is better than what we do in real life, in reality. So, and there are other graphics tools actually that you can use to enhance your drawing. For instance, I'm using mouse now to do all these things. There are graphic pens that you can use and draw. So, but apart from graphic pens, yeah, there are other ways that you can still achieve what you want to achieve. So now back to Photoshop. These are different sizes of those white stuff that I showed you, your canvas, the one that you can choose. So, but let's just go to recent and just choose that normal or custom, whatever that we're going to use now. Background transparent. Remember, I told you that PNGs, PNG pictures are usually transparent. They can allow transparent backgrounds, whereas JPEG can't allow transparent backgrounds. Now, yeah, so you can choose a different color, can just play around with all these things, get what you see what you come out with. Now about the color mode, when you talk about RGB, red, green, and blue, that is usually the color mode that is used for in the internet actually. Do you understand? So if you're designing if you're designing stuff with RGB, that means you want to leave it digitally, so the colors will come out well. So if you're designing stuff and choose the color mode to be CMYK, that means you have an intention to print that thing physically. So when you design something CMYK color mode and RGB color mode is not going to be the same. RGB is going to be sharper. CMYK might look dull in your eyes, both the black and the blue and everything might look very dull, but at the end of the day, when you print it, it gives a better appeal when you print it. That is why that's the two difference between these two things. Now, grayscale is just black and white, you understand? Black, white, and ash. That's just grayscale. Fortunately, there's a wallpaper in my house here that's grayscale. I might send you the picture later. So that's that. This color profile, I will just advise you not going through this for now, because just create your new um canvas, because I chose transparent full background. That's why this thing is showing like this. If I intend to create a new one and choose make the background white, it's quite going to come out with a white background. If I decide to create a new file and choose color, actually background color, it's going to give me an option to choose a color that I want to use for that background. Did it give me an option? Okay, no. Let me see what happened. New uh, background color. Let me check. Let me go to black. Normally, it's going to give you black, and that is that. So, but this background color now use this background color that is here. So now, if I switch this background color, let me hit X, and then I switch this background color to probably red. Eh? And and I say new document on your file, and I choose background content. I choose background color. It's going to come out red. Okay, yeah, there you have it. So, okay, I think I've seen where that thing is changing from this place actually. So, I foresee. Actually, this version of Photoshop is the latest one. I've not really dived deep into it. So, apart from black, white, and background color, I think that's yeah, that background color still stands. But where I'm going to is custom actually. And when you go to custom, you're going to be allowed to choose the background color that you want to use for your uh, graphics. So now that is that. Another thing that you should take note of, which I know you must have taken note of now, is the orientation. Is it portrait or landscape? You know. So with that being said, even after creating the template and the stuff, you can still edit it if you want. You can just go to image, go to canvas, image canvas size, right? Yeah, you can still edit the height of the canvas. You can drag and drag and click and drag left and right actually. Click and drag left and right. You can enter the permissions, the parameters, sorry. You can enter the parameters manually. So you get the height will increase. So with that out of the way, let us quickly look at some things in Photoshop. Now, remember when I told you what I told you about you being a graphic an artist and you having your clipboard, your canvas, and then having your tools here on the left. So I thought I plugged my laptop last night, but I just plugged them out. I didn't plug the extension. I didn't plug it to the socket, so the thing wasn't charging. I'm very sorry, but I just want to leave you with some things today. Now, this version of Photoshop is quite good because when you hover over and some stuff is going to show you what that thing is used for. So I want to leave this thing with you so that you can practice more on it because I'm still going out today. So, but now Photoshop, we can just place an image. Let's see if I can import or place an image uh, from my this thing from my computer. Mhm. Yeah, desktop. Me. Let me see what image I can place here. So this is the image now, and it shrinks the image to fit the canvas, as you can see. This thing shrinks the image to fit the canvas because I know the image is bigger than this. So I'm going to accept that actually, but I'm going to show you something. Alright, I'm going to drag and drop this image here so that I can create it and open it as a new file. So now you've seen that this image is quite dull, hmm, unlike these other images. Let me open it and show you that what's going on. Snapping to. Let me say if your battery begin die now, show your system with a drone so that it go frustrate you. Who is using snapping to for my future? Well, the thing is, what happened? This image. DNG. Hmm. Excuse me. Is it because I opened it with Photoshop or what? I don't even know what's going on with this image now. Hmm. As you can see, this image is dull, unlike this one and all these ones. I haven't edited all these images, but they are clearer than that one that I. They are clearer than that one than this one. So I took that thing with a HD camera. So this one is quite dull. So I'm going to work on this image for you to show you what you can do with Photoshop. Now, you can retouch this image. Let's just retouch this image very quickly and let me log off because my battery is about to die. Let's just retouch it and go to image adjustment. You can just do auto tone. You get very quickly auto contrast and auto color. You get, and as you can see, the image is looking quite retouched. But there are some other things that we can do here. I will advise you to play with Photoshop for now. Let me uh, actually end this session now because my battery might is going to expire very soon. Let me just hibernate and end the session. Then, if I come back from which I'm going to show you some other things that you can do with Photoshop and CorelDRAW. So, but for now, you can get images and start playing with them. You can get your images, start playing with them. Image adjustment, here you get it. Normally, you can go to curves. That's the main place you can go and play around with the images. You can go to curves and then drag around this this curve layer, and you see that you can actually get to edit some images. You know, so but you can still go to presets. Just try to play around with the images a bit. So when I'm doing this thing again, I'm going to show you a lot of things that you can do with Photoshop and CorelDRAW.